to Audi Med Cup TV for the fourth and penultimate round of the world's leading regatta circuit. Well, this time we're in Cartagena on Spain's Iberian Peninsula, a city that for 4 years now has given us such a warm welcome. And as always in August, it's sweltering and the crowds here have come out in their thousands. Well, the sun is finally going down behind us and giving us a bit of relief, but it's been a sweltering day today and made a little bit more difficult as well by the lack of wind. Here to talk about the lack of wind and how they cope with the conditions today is Maxime from Synergy Racing and Evan from the Australian team on Patagonia, a new Soto 40 team that we've got here in Cartagena. Well, so you're all up to date on how the series has been going so far. Here's a short summary of the first 3 regattas. It's the fourth and penultimate round of the Audi Med Cup. After 3 action-packed regattas in Portugal, France and Italy, the circuit returns to Spain in Cartagena. Strong winds in Cagliari show the fleet at their very best, the Mistral made for champagne racing. Another regatta and another win in the 52 series. Audi All for One won its first regatta of the season after a disastrous start in Cascais and Marseille. The team have risen to a new level and prepared for a fight in Cartagena.
No, for sure we hope the best and want to be on the podium. We are really pleased having a big success in Cagliari after struggling in the first 2 events. Winners and losers are very close together, so everyone can win and lose races. So it's a bottom start here. So I think everyone is well prepared, unfortunately.
Audi All for One is last in the standings, but only 7 points off 4th place. Despite Quantum Racing finishing only 5th in Cagliari, they hold the top spot on the leaderboard. Container is 7 points behind, with Audi Azura nipping at their heels in 3rd. In the Soto 40 series, Iberdrola is the undisputed leader after 3 straight wins so far this year.
We want to in the lead and we try to work hard from the first day. We are here to fight and win this event.
The Region of Murcia Trophy is underway. The 2011 Audi Med Cup Trophy is at stake, and what happens in Cartagena could change the game. So the TP52 leaderboard is really tight after the Region of Sardinia Trophy. Just 7 points between the top 2, and Audi Azura sailing team are also in series winning contention, but only 37 points between the top 6 boats. So at this stage, podium places are definitely still on offer. Well, unfortunately today there was a severe lack of wind, and we only got 1 race underway in the TP52 class to get the Region of Murcia Trophy underway. Here are the highlights from that race.
A 2-hour wait for the wind to arrive in Cartagena saw the fleets held ashore enjoying the midsummer heat before they were finally sent afloat at 3 p.m. The fickle breeze, when it arrived, was of sufficient strength and stability for the Audi Med Cup race committee to lay a course and get the TP52 fleet off on their first race of the Region of Murcia Trophy. 5 to 6 knots of wind was blowing at the start signal, the signal which came too late for Audi Azura sailing team, who had started half a boat length early and were forced to make the costly return to restart correctly. Down at the leeward end of the line, Synergy and Audi All for One made the early running, with Quantum and Bribon also showing form. The poor starts from the blue Audi boat and Ran saw them taking the unfashionable right-hand side of the course and struggling to get back into the match. The race-winning move for today's single race came when Synergy and Bribon chose the best pressure moment to tack back across to the middle of the first beat. The extra speed from this choice moment allowed them to create a buffer of 100 metres over the rest of the fleet, which would see them safely around the rest of the course. Audi All for One, although lacking a bit of speed in these conditions, sailed a tactically sound race, managing to pass boats on the second windward leg and ultimately remain in contention right up until the end of the last leg. The final approach to the finish line saw a late challenge from Bribon, but it was not to be, and the Russian boat sailed across the line first for a well-deserved win.
So here's the scoreboard after that 1 race today. Synergy Racing from Russia on top, followed by Bribon from Spain, and Quantum Racing, the series leaders, in 3rd place. Well, Maxime, a very difficult day out there, but your team seemed to cope very well. You were one of the lucky ones that got to sit back here and watch it from the shore in the nice air conditioning. It was absolutely sweltering out there and not a lot of wind. Can you tell us how how your team coped with it today.
Actually, yeah, it was quite difficult day. Basically, all teams prepared well, but you have to wait for a couple hours for the wind, and it was not easy to be concentrated before the start. And as you see, Team Azzurra OCS on the first race, and it was quite good start for us, and we were lucky to be first on the left shift and take a first mark and continue just to go away and control the situation.
You're in that bottom, well, you're in fourth place in the overall
Yes,
leaderboard.
yeah.
What is the plan from here? I mean, to get a podium spot for the overall series is quite a long way away. Is that still an achievable goal for you?
Yes, it's quite an achievable goal for us, and actually we did a couple mistakes last regatta and finished last. We did some changes before this regatta. We make changes with the crew, we made changes with the sails, and actually we are ready to win, I think.
Cool. Okay, well, it was practice day for the Soto 40s today, and the first day of racing for two brand new teams that we have here in the region of Mercia Trophy. One is from Australia and the other one's a local team, and here's how their practice race went today.
Today's Audi Med Cup racing programme in Cartagena also saw the practice race held for the 5-strong Soto 40 class. Newcomers from Australia, the crew of Patagonia by Australia, managed to work themselves into a healthy lead on the tricky first windward leg. This young crew, making their racing debut in the exciting new One Design class, managed to maintain control of the race, and in the final tactical last windward leg kept a close cover on the various threats from both Iberdrola and Engone. Tomorrow sees the first race for points for the Soto 40 class.
That was incredible out there today. 2 days ago you hadn't even laid eyes on a Soto 40, and today you just beat these guys that have been racing all season. How was that?
It was pretty awesome. I don't know, every dog has its day, I guess. And we're under no illusion what we're up against here. We're here just to experience the Med Cup, and yeah, hopefully work towards having a team here next year. But yeah, for our first day, our first real chance to line up against the opposition, it was pretty good. Yeah.
How did you find the boat?
The boat's good. Yeah, it's nice and close. It's a very close fleet.
You really have to wait until the wind picks up to experience these boats at their full potential,
that's
don't
what
you?
we're waiting for,
Yeah.
to light it up and get a bit wet downwind. But no, it was still quite cool upwind. We were very happy that we weren't a lot slower than the other boats today. We didn't know how we would line up. And we're lucky we got off the line okay and followed our strategy to go right, and it paid off. So, and once we were in front, it's just a matter of covering the opposition then, so we're pretty lucky. But for us going forward, I think we just need to keep cool heads and approach the next couple of days with open minds, and yeah, under no illusion of going and trying to take out the regatta. Yeah.
Well, there's a bit of a superstition in sailing, isn't there, that you shouldn't win on the practice day because it doesn't bode well for the rest of the regatta. Were you tempted not to win today?
Well, I'm not superstitious, but a few of the guys on the boat are, and coming into the ley line to the last finish, a few of the guys started to ease sheets, and I said, oh no, like, we'll take any win we can get.
Totally.
So
Good
yeah,
on you.
very happy to have it today.
Well, congratulations. Well, tomorrow is the official first day of racing for the Soto 40 fleet, and we move into day 2 of racing for the TP52. So hopefully we get a little bit more wind tomorrow and some really exciting racing. Cartagena can deliver absolutely incredible conditions, so let's hope for more of that tomorrow. We'll see you back here at 1 o'clock for the live program on Audi Med Cup TV. See you then.